Sit down, Camp. You bought the ugliest sweaters I've ever seen, and for the first time in your life, you paid for them, so I'm really happy about
Yeah, and the
that.
hard part was I didn't want to embarrass him, so I had to buy two, so I didn't give him a shirt, one that was too small. You know, I gave him a small and I gave him a double, and I knew he was going to wear the double. But
That's what you get, man. What was the question? You can help me answer this.
The seeing Nick get that and hearing.
Yeah, you know, I was mad at Nick, you know, when he.
so was I.
Yeah. But I mean, Nick Sanders has played so much better this year. He runs our scout team. He's phenomenal. He's the new Matt Ishbia. I mean, he really does a lot of things. And then he went out there and he just looked like he froze, you know. And so the second one was better. But I was just saying, why do you think you didn't play as? I'm going to interview you because some of these guys they're not that good anyway. So why do you think second half? You know,
we wore out, and
Yeah.
not having.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying we're going to win because of it, but our best rebounder and second best scorer got hurt. You know, I know the Lions are struggling right now, but my God, how do you get hurt in warm up, right?
He comes up to me 2 minutes before the game. He says, my kid, I don't even know his name. I just say
Baru,
number
I don't
12.
know it either.
Okay.
Nava something.
Nava something. He said, he's hurt. I said, what do you mean he's hurt? He ain't going to play. I said, what are you talking about? Sure enough.
And I thought they were going to, because we put him in as a starter, I thought they were going to make him a starter, and then I'd have to call and waste a timeout. Not that I ever use timeouts, but I was going to have to waste a timeout to get him in.
And I told him, no, I'll make sure they don't do that. They,
So
you
he
know,
took
get
care of
a
it.
T on that.
But I think that what happened is we wore down on the glass. You know, you volleyballed it around the last. Once you got up 8 or 9, you got some good calls there early in the second half, and got a lot of free throws. And then once you got up 8 or 9, we just ran because I couldn't substitute the normal pattern. And it's a hard thing when you can't game plan for it. You know, when a kid gets hurt in warm up.
Yeah.
And so I probably didn't do a great job of subbing, but you know, I think that's really what happened. I don't think I'm not saying we would have won, but I think it would have been a.
Well, you were down 1. You were up in the first half, so you can say it.
I think it's a
insulted.
single-digit game if he plays.
Yeah.
I do. I think it's a 7-8 point game, and you know.
Yeah, and your
I don't think
your
you
guards
will.
finally, you know, we talked last week and talked. Those guards started hitting some shots, and then they wore down. Jeremy did a pretty good job on the
Yes,
second half.
you really. We didn't turn the ball over in the first half, and in the second half he created 7 turnovers. So that was all your guard play. And then the other thing that I think was really huge was for us was getting Isaiah Jones back. I haven't had him all year, and he got
Good
back.
player,
He's
first
one of our
thing.
best. I mean, he was a starter on my team last year. That was a top 30, 40 team in the country, and he's back. And he gets us so many extra possessions.
First thing I said to him walking down there, number 7.
I couldn't remember. The reason I looked funny at you is I was thinking.
He doesn't remember names.
Who's number
He
7?
doesn't remember numbers.
I don't even
And
remember
Jennifer,
by
you think I'm as old as him? I'm not.
69,
So,
you're both 69.
Yeah, but he's 70 next month.
Oh, he's a year old.
boy,
He's a year old.
This is-
11 months.
I come down here and I get roasted.
But you always win.
But you know what? I have, and I keep asking myself, if you're in Vegas, the odds are against me because they've played us well 99% of the time, and but I'm happy for you. I think you're going to be really good, and I'll get out of your hair. And
One quick
thank you
question.
guys. Yes, sir.
Have you ever seen the coaches wear the exact same shirt in a
Yeah.
game before? It's first. It's the first right here at Little Caesars.
Me and Camp, boy, brothers for life.
And they think we're old, right? They think that we can't relate
We're
to these
hip.
young
We should have
kids,
come
right?
up with some real music playing and everything, huh?
You got glasses?
Hell yeah, I got glasses.
I'm supposed to, but I don't wear them.
No. You got Coke bottles that they put in there.
Only
Hey,
time I've seen
thanks.
the coach
I'll
wear
talk
the
to you.
same was in
All
prison.
right. Great win. Great win.